help with, on top of all of this stuff we're doing with our wastewater plant and the stormwater drain issues that we're having. I believe it's just a matter of time before we're going to be facing some ugly conversations with some people in this town if we don't get that taken care of. We're just closing one eye to it.
On the issue of attendance at meetings, obviously that's up to you. I mean, you guys can decide whatever you want on that. And similarly, related to that, your attorney should simply is your employee. The town attorney, county attorney, corporate counsel, whatever, should never be deemed to be anything else than what they are. And you know, I never try to be the fourth commissioner. I wasn't elected to be the fourth commissioner. They just asked me to serve as the attorney. And so, you know, if you guys ask me to do this job, I mean, policy decisions, obviously that's up to you. I mean, you can ask me my opinion, but I'll never volunteer to be the fourth town council person. And you don't want me to, and I don't want to do it, and it's bad for both of us. It's, again, clear lines, you know, we don't. And so, on attendance of meetings, I would just think, obviously that's up to you. You could save money if you didn't have someone here all the time. It may just be an issue of spinning wheels if the person's not there and they're like, no, what did you want an ordinance on what? And you're like, well, watch the video, you know, and then, so I don't know, without really seeing it in action, it'd be hard for me to tell you how it's going to go. I don't know. You know, I serve as like outside counsel for certain businesses. Obviously, I'm not there at all their meetings. So I mean, it certainly can be done. You know, I just don't know how it would go.
I think the question is here whether we can afford to have someone here.
Right.
12 meetings per year plus drive time.
What is your rate, Grant?
Municipal work and Elnore's lower because I don't know why. I guess they talked me into it. But with the county, I charge $150 an hour. But I mean,
Pretty much growing money, isn't it?
yeah. Well, I charge for private clients. I charge more than that. But municipal, government, I don't know. Maybe I've got a dark spot in my heart for government or something like that.
So you just bill an hour then like that straight out then, or no retainer fee, or?
I mean, it's typically just hourly. And like with other municipal clients that I've had, I'll just send a monthly bill. Usually the first week of the month following whatever month just occurred. I do go to like municipal lawyers conferences over in Indianapolis, but I typically hang that on the county. I don't bill them for that time, but I do ask them that they pay the cost of it because that's why I'm billing, you know. So you guys probably wouldn't have any part of that. I mean, but I guess it could be done on a flat rate basis if you just wanted like someone to be at meetings or someone to give you 5 hours. Say you just wanted to pay for 5 hours a month. I mean, we could do it a variety of different ways. I don't pretend to know the best way, and I don't know necessarily what your needs are. So I'm flexible. I mean, I would like to be the attorney for the town of Odon, but I don't need to be the attorney for the town of Odon. I would like to do it because I'm going to be up here, and
How much notice would you need if we decided we needed you to attend Monday night meeting?
I try to set meetings a week in advance. I don't like, with the county, I don't like it when we have special meetings because I tend to think that was perhaps some failure on my part. I didn't get something on the agenda or whatever. But we have 2 meetings a month. You guys are different in that you have 1 meeting a month. So you only have 1 meeting a month. That's 30 some odd days apart. I mean, that's different. I understand why you guys would have have special meetings. I try not to have special meetings, so how much time do I need in advance? I mean, you can call. I mean, once I have your phone numbers in here, I'll answer it, at any time, and I'll try to make it unless I've got something.
Well, it's just that, a lot of times we know we don't need no lawyer to sit here and be bored with it, but there's times we know it'd probably be good to have our attorney there, if we know something's coming up or somebody's gonna be here.
Well, Addie, the gal that I'm hiring, she's gonna live in Odon. I mean, it's not the same, it's 2-minute drive for her versus 25 minutes for me. I don't mind coming up, but I probably have a slightly busier schedule. I mean, she may be visiting me. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what she's going to be doing. She doesn't even know that I'm volunteering her here right now, but I guess that's how it works. But, that's up to you too. So I don't know what to tell you. I'm flexible. If you feel like you want somebody here, I mean, I understand because you've always had somebody here. There may be waste if you just ask somebody to do something and they weren't at the meeting and they have no idea what you're talking about. But it could work.
Well, we had a situation not long ago. We I guess signed an agreement with the Midwest Engineers to do a preliminary engineering report. Not grasping the fact that was going to be billed to us if we did not go ahead and use Midwest Engineers. Then we had a visit from Triad Engineering, and we were talking, and we can do this for you. And that's why those things came about. We'll just do this for you rather than we do it, but now here's a fee. It was not very well. So we wound up with 2 agreements that cost the town money, which inadvertent, but it happened. And I don't know how you can foresee those things.
Well, open lines of communication with people. This is just a suggestion. I'm not telling you that you need to do this, but maybe you have two short meetings a month instead of 1 long meeting a month, or 1 long meeting and perhaps a couple special meetings. I don't know. It's whatever you guys want, but I know that if we have a canceled commissioners meeting, there is tons of stuff on the agenda come that next meeting. Our meetings are typically an hour long, for the county. And
We laugh because ours are 3-4 hours.
They used to be, but they're on there.
Well, we try to cut.
and see, I mean, how much tape does this guy have? He probably doesn't want to take all that tape, do you?
Yeah, it has.
I have 56 hours of tape,
Oh, well, we got plenty. We go.
but typically it is about 2.5 to 3 hours, 3 hours 15 minutes per monthly meeting.
Yeah, you don't need an attorney.
Well, we have this other.
No, I just think that what may help too is if you have everything, you have an agenda. I mean, we usually send it out the Wednesday before the Monday. Everything's in there. The agenda can change, obviously, but typically if the person's not on the agenda, then we don't give them a ton of time to talk. And we try to keep things going. The expectation is that if the council person has received the agenda and they've got 5 days to look at it, they've looked at it. And that if you've got comments on the minutes, that you would make those comments and give them. And it just cuts down it tends to cut down our meetings. And there's some newer folks on here. So for me, I mean, when I was new, it just seemed like the meetings were, I had no idea what was going on. And so I always had a lot of questions when I'd go through the agenda and I'd circle things and write notes after the